Your girl was born to be rich, okay? Your girl was born to be rich. Hey girls, welcome back to my channel. I'm Teddy Chantrell for some of my new subscribers who don't know. So today's video is going to be about how and why I started my business. I know this video is kind of like long overdue, so it's what y'all getting. Oh, and first, before we start the video, let's get into this outfit. So this dress is our girl code dress. It's in a pink color. And then these shades are our diamond shades in pink. So yeah, cute little outfit, you know. So hit the link and get y'all dressed in y'all shades. And this just come in 2 colors, and then I think we have shades in like 6 different colors. I think. Yeah, I think we have 6 different colors. So anywho, let's get into this video, okay? So the first question I'm gonna do is why I started my business. Yeah, why? Okay, so I have always been like a shopaholic for some reason. I don't know. The older I got, the girlier I got, because I used to be a straight tomboy. Like, I used to be a tomboy. Tennis shoes, like I would never wear sandals. Like, I used to be a tomboy. I think it had happened when I got like in 8th grade, I think. I just became like a girly girl. And so yeah, so that happened. And then I used to always shop. So my mom used to be like, girl, you always shopping, like you need to stop, you need to like stop spending so much money, blah blah blah. But in my mind was like, girl, like I got this. I'm a big saver too, so I know how to save my money and I know how to spend money too. So it's like I don't know, like I know how to manage my money and I know what to spend and what not to spend. Anywho, it all started, I'm gonna fast forward to like, well, I'm gonna start when I graduated. After I graduated high school, I went to my I went to VSU. When I left VSU, I only went there for a year and then I had to go to Wiregrass because, you know, VSU gave me a lot of trouble. So I ended up switching schools. When I got to that school, everybody's always be like, what are you going to school for? What are you here for? Fashion, blah blah blah. I'm like, no. Like, I was going to school to be a nurse, so I was like, no, I'm not going here for fashion, like, no. But in my mind, like, still to this day, I don't regret going to school for nursing, though. Like, I don't know. Anywho, like a couple years had passed. Well, not a couple, like a year or 2 had passed. 2015, I had I wanted to start a business. So I was like, what should I sell? My originally mine wanted to open up a boutique, but I knew somebody that was selling clothes at the time, and I didn't want to do what they was doing, if that makes sense, because we was kind of close. So I was like, no, I don't want to sell clothes and she do that, like, no. So I had started I started saying I was gonna sell hair. Okay, so when I wanted to sell hair back in 2015, nobody in my city was selling hair but one person. So I was like, cool, I could do that. So I did all my research. I did it for like 6-7 months, and it's like I wasn't finding exactly what I wanted to find. Like, I don't know, like it was confusing, because back then, like how it is now, you can find videos and stuff on how to start a business or what to do and everything. Now, I mean, back then you really couldn't, because nobody was really like trying to do that at the time, if that makes sense. Like, it wasn't a lot of, I don't know how to put it, like a lot of content on how to start a business. So after that had passed, I'll never forget, it was in December, I had ended up calling one of my friends. I was like, girl, I got it, like I know what to do now. And then so I did all that, did my prices, got my name, and I launched my business in February 2016. So my originally name was, when I was selling hair, it was Teddy's Glamorous Virgin Hair, something like that. Teddy's, it was something like that. So I was like, okay. So then, like, as like months passed, in my mind, I was like, I don't want my name in my business. Only because, I don't know, I just did not want my name in my business. So I think I sold hair for a good year and a half. Yeah, a good year and a half, because I started my business in February 2016, and then in August 2016, I had gotten a car accident. So totaled my car out. That next, so everything it's like everything just started going downhill. Like, I got in a car accident, I didn't have a car, I had hurt my arm, and then I was still going to school. Mind you, school, okay, I don't know what happened with my financial aid, but I had to start paying out of pocket. Mind you, like I said, I used to shop a lot, but I always saved a good bit of money. So, and then I was working too, so it was hard to like go. It was hard to find a ride to school and to work and home. Like, it was just, I don't know. My coworkers, they was willing to take me home. Like, one girl, she kind of stayed by me. She was like, I could take you home anytime, but I just always let my mom come pick me up. Like, nah, I'm coming, mama. But yeah, so that was like, that was for 2 months. I didn't have a car, so I rushed and got a car, which I kind of wish I did not. Which I still got the car now. Like, my car paid off and everything, but I kind of wish I didn't rush to get that car, because I don't know, it's, yeah, it's a whole nother story. Anywho, so I had to pay for a car, I had to pay for school out of pocket. First thing first, if you ever got in a car accident, you know how you get like the settlement and everything. My people just weren't trying, she just wasn't trying to do it. Like, she just was not, well, no, not her, my insurance. Like, they didn't want to pay the half, and it was just whatever. I was like, whatever, I get me a car. I ended up getting a car, started paying for school that semester. Next semester, pay for school. Summer semester, pay for school. Like, I'm just coming out of thousands and thousands of dollars out of my pocket. That's it, my pocket. So it had got to a point where I was like, you know what, I'm done selling hair. I had did like one big sale, and let me put my phone on silent. I had did one big sale, and so all my bundles, like, it was it. That was it. So I was like, okay, so sold all my bundles, and then when that money, I still had to get like all my other school stuff. After that, like, after I was finished with my first part of the program in school, I was like, I'm done. I'm not going to school. No, this what made me not. So that was the summer semester. That's when I started selling bundles. Fall semester, pay for school. Spring semester, they said I didn't have to pay for school, but I ended up having to. And I was like, in my last class when I graduate, I was like, bumpy. A lot of people like, you only had one class, go back. No. Like, no. I refused to put so much money into school. And I was like, yeah, at this point, when I was like so into my business, I was like, at this point, I don't need it. Like, not really saying I don't need it. It's always good to fall back on a degree, but it's like, no. Like, I was done. I was over. I already had 1 degree, and that was it for me. But, yeah. But now, I'm gonna get another degree, but, you know. Anywho, so after I did the hair, I started doing lashes. Not the mink and stitches. I started with individuals. So, I was doing that, which it was good. It wasn't, like, a fast, quick income, like, hair. Because I could sell, like, 2 or 3 people and make, like, $500. So, it's like, it was good when it lasted. But I was trying to do minks, but I want to start off with individuals, and my friend, she used to always let me practice on her, like. So did that. After that, I started doing nails. So mind you, okay, nails, I tried to do nails in like 2014, and I bought this whole kit, and I did my friend's nails before she had went off to school that day, and trash. It was horrible. Like, her nails were so ugly. So I was like, not doing that. Pulled my kit back out in 2018. Dang. So yeah. So I guess I stopped selling bundles in 2017. Started doing lashes 2017, and then lashes 2017. 2018 started doing nails. Okay, so my nails, I still do nails to this day. So but yeah, nails, picked up on nails. That was my little hobby or whatever. So then I was like, bumping. I'm just finna go ahead and do my boutique because that is what I really want to do. Started doing my boutique, and I started that in 2018 too. So I started doing nails like January, and then I started this boutique in like March. I started like, so I had my boutique for what, 3 years, but I had my overall brand for like 5 years because yeah. So that's when I had eventually changed everything to like Glamorous Lifestyle. So I had like the lashes, the nails, the boutique, like, you know, I had it all. So I was like, okay girl, you know. So started my boutique. It was running slow like that first year, like that first year it was running slow. And I was like, you know, it's a business. Like, you know, you have to gain your clientele. And then, like, I'm not gonna lie, when I stopped selling hair, I lost a lot of clientele because I feel like if I would have started selling hair and then with the clothes, both of them at the same time, and then like gradually got away from the hair, and you know, it would have been good. But you know, so I was like, you know, I'm just gonna be full force into this boutique, like full force. And that is something I always wanted to do. Like, I always want to do that. And I used to always tell my mom, like, Mom, you know, your girl, hold on, your girl was born to be rich, okay? Your girl was born to be rich. So my main goal with my boutique was to let people know who Glamorous Lifestyle was. That was my main goal. I wanted everybody to know, like, every time you see somebody have something, they be like, oh, Glamorous Lifestyle this, Glamorous Lifestyle that. Like, that was my main focus. Like, I wanted y'all to know, like, this is me, this is my brand, like, and that's just it. I'm going to get into how. You know, anything you do, you have to do your research. I am big on doing it yourself. I always hated asking people for help. Like, everything I have did with, like, even when I was selling hair, lashes, started doing nails, I bought all my products. Not gonna lie, my dad, he's a big investor. He's the type that's like, if you be like, if you have an idea, he'd be like, yeah, go for it. Like, he's like that. And he'll, like, you know how that one person that believes in all your dreams, even though you ain't gonna do it eventually, that's him. Like, he gonna push you to do it. So I had, when I first started selling hair, I know he invested into that part. But when I started selling clothes, he was like, okay, that's good, you know. And so the more I did with it, the more he was like, okay, you know. But yeah, I was always big on doing it yourself. So when I did my research, first off, I had already got my business license under Glamorous Lifestyle, which I'm so happy I did. And when I got it, I just put multiple things that I knew I wanted to do in the future and what I was doing now. Okay, so with the boutique situation, okay, so I'm not gonna say it's hard to find like vendors, but it's hard to find good vendors. Good vendors are not free. Well, no, I'm not gonna say that. Good vendors, most of the vendors, they ask you for your EIN number. That's if you go on the website and they ask you for your EIN number to like register for an account, that's how you know it's legit, because a lot of these vendors don't, which is good. Like, it's good to start off with. Like, if you just starting off in the clothes business, that's good. Like, you find a vendor that's like free to like create an account and everything, and you start ordering from there. The more research that you do and you see these people saying you have to put your EIN number, it's not a scam. They are legit. Like, they are legit. So that is what I go through. I go through which when I first started selling, that's what I had found, the website, and it asked for my EIN number. At first I was like, EIN number. So then I was like, oh, okay. So I had to pull out all my stuff, my paperwork, and I registered for that account. Of course, your business started going slow because you don't know exactly what to order. Like, you have your starting a business, you got to know your audience. You got to know what they want, like what they like, everything. So with my business, I do certain stuff, like on my Instagram, I do like posts, like saying like, what do y'all want, this or that. Sometimes I used to post pictures of stuff, like if y'all like this, but now I just ask questions. They answer and I'm like, okay, this is what they want. And another thing is, you have to do it your style. Like, everything I have. Like, I wear it. I always post pictures in it. Like, lately, probably for like the past year, I think, every picture I have posted on Instagram, it's been clothes from my boutique. Because it's like, it's what I do, it's what I wear. It's like, everything I sell is me. And not only that, like, yeah, you want people to see your style, but you want to get their style too, eventually. So, yeah, so starting off, okay, let me rewind. Let me rewind to the beginning. Starting off, you have to have a plan. You have to have a plan. Like, get a notebook, jot down. I can tell you, I have like probably like 3-4 notebooks. Jot down any ideas you have. Just jot down. Like, it had came to a point I was jotting down the same ideas over and over, but it's like, just jot, like, okay, I'm gonna do this, that. I'm like, I always set myself high so that way, like, I don't want to be like, okay, this one I want to make like $50. No, I don't. I set a big goal for me. If I don't meet it, I know I have to go harder the next month. But it took me a while to set goals, like monthly goals like that, because I was never, like, I had got to the point I wasn't meeting my goals. I wasn't really meeting my goals. So it took me a while to like set my goals so I can meet them. But I always had a plan. Like, even to this day, I'm still writing down like what I'm doing for the rest of the year. Like, my plan, it kind of changed some, but it's like, I be on it like, okay, this month, this what I'm doing. Each month, I got a plan each month. And then, so, after that, after you jot all of your ideas down, I say just, like, you have to do your research. Like, it's just, I don't know. Research. That's your biggest friend. Because if you don't look for people to help you, because a lot of people don't want to help you. They don't want to give you what they doing. They'll give you the basic, like, oh, you have to do this, that. No, if you want a good vendor, research your vendor. Look exactly what, like, don't, people be selling these vendor lists. I never bought one, honestly, but I'm in like a lot of Facebook business groups, and sometimes they'll post a vendor list, and I'm like, no, like those WhatsApp, some people love doing WhatsApp. I don't, because I don't like talking to them. Like, no, it's weird to me. I have to be on a website looking to see what products I want. Like, I have to read like what kind of material it is, even though sometimes you get items, the material be totally different, especially from the picture. So, but yeah, like, you have to do your research. Like, let me see, what's a good one? Like Fashion Go. Fashion Go, how many times have I ordered from Fashion Go? I think like 12. No, I ordered more times than that. Probably like 4 or 5 times from Fashion Go. Fashion Go has a lot of vendors. It's just like, their website is kind of confusing to me, because like, you don't know where to look. Like, you don't know, like, they be wanting you to put the vendor you want, like the brand. You be like, I don't know. So yeah, it's still a good one. Like, but you have to, whatever website you get on, you have to take your time. If you're in a rush and you was like, okay, well, let me look on this website real quick to see what I can find, don't do it. Don't do it, because you have to take your time and look at everything. If you don't have the patience to like do your research, it's not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. But you have to take your time looking through all of the vendors. Like, you have to take your time. It's one girl on YouTube, she give out free vendors. I sat there and wrote, she have like probably like 20 videos. I sat there and wrote down all those vendors that she gave out. Some of them was trash, but some of them was kind of good. But it's like, I don't know, like, it depends on what if it don't look like a legit website, I won't order from it. Like, I'm trying to give y'all an example. Okay, let me get my notebook. Okay, so my notebooks, these are the ones I can like kind of grab in time, but I kind of feel like I'm all over the place, so yeah, just bear with me. So all of your ideas, your plans, your anything you could do, like brainstorming in your notebooks. Just write it down. Like I have 3. This is the first 3 I can grab, but I have more. I have one notebook that's just full of vendors. I have this one of these notebooks is just full of like names that I name all of my products. One of the, I know it's this one. This is full of my everything, like what I'm gonna do for the year, like all of my sales I got planned for the year. Everything I'm going to order, like I had put the start ordering spring summer clothing. I put everything I'm going to order for my spring and summer, for the spring and summer. I got packaging, like where I can get my packaging from, what sizes I need. This is in here. And I also have my business expenses, because I filed my business on my taxes, so I have to keep up with my business expenses, because girl, see, I ain't used to keep up with that. I did not keep up with my expenses, and yeah, I was like, you know what, let me do it. So I've been keeping up. This year I've been doing good. I've been keeping up with all my expenses. Everything I buy for my business, I write it down. And that's what you got to do too. Not only write down your ideas, but get one whole notebook that's going to be just towards your expenses. Whatever you spend, including your products, your packaging, your business cards, everything that you have for your business, write it down. How I do mine, I would write like the date, and I would write what I bought, and then I would write how much it costs. Because that way, because when you file in taxes, and if you're doing something different, like I do make t-shirts too. Oh yeah, that's another thing I do. I do make t-shirts. So like say like I'm getting vinyl, or I'm buying something for my boutique, so I either put boutique and I put accessories, and then I put how much I spent on boutique and clothes, or I put like vinyl and how much vinyl I spent, or like my Cricut supplies. Like I always put that. Like I got like boutique boxes, my clear bags for my boutique, polymailers, packaging tape, my label. I got a label maker, like everything, scale, everything that you have for your boutique or your business. Write it down. Keep up with your expenses. Know how much you paid, because once you file those taxes on your business, it's going to ask you to put your expenses in, and that's how you get your money back. So because sometimes, like most times, depends on how much you make, your money is going to go down when you file your taxes. And it's okay, because you made your money this year, but it's going to go down a little bit. But that's why you keep up with your expenses, so you can raise it up. So yeah, write that down too. Another thing you have to make sure you do is manage your money. Starting off, you have to, okay, starting off, I didn't have 2 separate accounts. I had one account, which was my checking account. That's the only account I use. Like, I use my savings, but I don't spend none of my savings. So it was kind of hard to like kind of manage from like, okay, I have to pay bills with this, and then let me spend this much with my boutique. So that was kind of like because I wanted to, it's like, okay, say you make $200-300, and that's going to deposit in your account like the next day, but you don't know how much to spend to buy something else because you got other stuff to do with your money. I don't know, it's kind of confusing. So I ended up getting another account, another, like a business account. If you don't want to get a business account with your bank, just get another checking account. That checking account will still be under your account, so you'll have 2 checking accounts. And well, I have a savings, so you'll have like 2 checking accounts in the savings, if that's what you have. So you'll have 2 cards. You'll have your card that you always had, then your new card, which I say that's just for your business, but it probably will have your name on it until you get a business account. But yeah, so just get that way you can hook that up to your website. That second account, your second checking account, you can hook it up to your website, and so you could just spend that money that's on that card to buy your products, or you can or anything that they buy on your website will go to that card too. So it won't be no confusing like, oh dang, I'm gonna have to save this because I need to buy my boutique this and da-da-da. And like, yeah, so, and what else I used to do before I started making like before my website got to where I wanted it to be starting off, I used to transfer money to my that checking account, to that second account, because say I haven't had a sale in like a month. Okay, so I'll be like, okay, I need to buy some new items. So what I do is I transfer, like, I used to always put money, every time I used to get paid, I used to put like $50 here or $100 here, like in that account, just to let it grow. So I started like switching up the style. You know how you like switch up the style and just buy more items, because you don't wanna have a business with just 3-4 items on your website. Starting off, I say you should have about probably about 10 items, like no more than 10. Well, you can have more than 10, but like say like 6 to 10 items. Because if you have something, you only have 4 items, nobody's going to shop, because, or you might have some people to shop, but it's not a variety to pick from. So I say have like 6 to 10 items on your website, so that way they can know, oh, I want to get this, that, or they could just, it could be like something different. Like, let me see. Well, it just could be a variety they can pick from, and then that way you will sell out with something quicker, if that makes sense. Like, if I only have 3, nobody's gonna shop, because it's like, oh, just them 3, I don't want that. If I have 10, they gonna get at least 1 of the 10. So that way I would sell out quicker with 10 items than I would with 3. Because if I have the same 3 items and I keep posting pictures of those same 3 items, nobody's gonna buy it, because they're gonna be like, no, sis, no. Like, we need something different. So yeah, I say starting off with 10, and don't rush to like just buy something real quick. Like, I'm just gonna buy this real quick just to say I have something. Don't do that. Buy something that you know would sell, or that you know your audience would like, which starting off you don't have an audience yet. So that's why I say starting off you should go with your style, and you should ask questions. Like, once you make your business page, promote it everywhere on your personal page. Ask questions, see what they like. Even on your personal page, see what they like. Once people start engaging in your content and all of your posts, that's when you start like, okay, I know what they like, I'm finna order this. Like, oh, everybody, it's the summertime, like everybody wants shorts, let me get these shorts. Dresses, let me get these dresses. Like, you know, like you gotta know. And so, and another thing with the business, everybody sell club clothes. That's just it. Everybody sell club clothes. It's not a lot of like regular clothes. So if you want to do like t-shirts, like dresses like these, something just to slip on, do that. Like, you don't have to always sell fitted stuff, because a lot of people don't like everything fitted, or like revealing stuff, or, you know. And then another thing I would tell, well, we're gonna do that in these other videos that I'm gonna do. But yeah, so that's the main thing that you need to do when you before starting your business. Like, make sure you have your notebook, write down all of your ideas, do your research, find vendors. But yeah, so, and then not only that, your social media will be your biggest, like, you have to be on every platform. Like, when I say every platform, I'm talking about every platform. Find business groups on Facebook, attend those groups, because people would really help you. I would always say, I have a good support system. A lot of people don't, but my family and my friends, they support me. Like, they will, everything I post, they will share. They will share, like, even though it be some days they don't share everything, but they will share majority of everything I post. They'll like it. My family will, you know. But I would say, when it comes to purchasing, besides them, your out of town people will be your biggest supporters. They will be your biggest supporters. Do not worry about if somebody in your city is not buying your stuff or nothing that. Like, because they're not going to buy it. And that's just that. If you know how they go off popularity, even then, they still won't buy it. So you have, I'm not going to say nobody will buy it, because some people will buy it. But no, if I was y'all, I would just be focused on other things. Like, I want to be focused on just in my city, because I know a lot of people, when you start a business, you do cash out. And when you're doing cash out, it's hard for your out of town customers to purchase from you because they don't know if it's legit or not. Like, you, in your mind, you're like, I am legit. Like, I would send you the stuff, I got the products, you can even show the products, they still won't do cash out. That's why you have to have a website. You have to have a website. Even when I have a website, people used to message me, I got cash. I don't take cash. I don't take cash. Unless I'm doing like a pop-up shop, I don't take cash. Or they be like, you got cash out? I'm not doing cash out. You have to order everything from my my website, because in my website I have a shipping fee and a delivery fee. I don't do pickup. That's just me. Some people do pickup, which is nothing wrong with pickup, but I don't do pickup. I'd rather deliver it to you, just because. But mainly because I don't like to hold on to items. Like, I don't want to wait. Like, yeah, you bought it, but I don't want to wait like a week for you to come pick this up. No. I'm going to deliver it. Most of the time, I deliver it in the same day, depending on what time it is. If it's after like 8 o'clock and it's already dark outside, I won't deliver it that same day. I will deliver it like the next day. But other than that, yeah, like I usually try to ship everything the same day, but it's kind of hard because like I work. So if somebody purchased something early, like the night before or early in the morning, before I go to work, I will package it up real quick and then ship it. Like as soon as I get off, I go to the post office and ship it. But if somebody like purchase it like after 6-7 o'clock, I have to ship it the next day anyway, mainly because they be closed. So yeah, I ship it the next day. But I never take like 2 or 3 days to ship unless it's the weekend. On the weekends I don't ship. I only ship Monday through Friday. I don't ship Saturday and Sunday, which sometimes I think they be closed anyway. I don't know. But I just don't ship on the weekend or holidays, which holidays they be closed. But yeah, so you gotta have that. Make sure you have your shipping on your website, your shipping policy, your now you have to have all of that. I just say back yourself up, because that's why I say at least get your business license, because people are gonna try you. Like, that's just with selling anything. People are gonna try you, and you have to like have proof, like my business legit. Like, you have to have every receipt, because they're gonna try you. Like, and you have to back yourself up. You gotta have a lot of stuff to back yourself up. I say get somebody else involved in your business too, because I was always the type to be like, no, it's just me. I'm not getting nobody involved in my business. Like, this is me. This is my business. But I do, like, you gotta have everything to back yourself up, because you don't want your business to fail, which, not gonna lie, it's gonna be times where everything is just like you're at a hard stop. You're like, what do I do next? What do I do? Where do I go? I say don't overthink it and don't quit. Don't quit. Okay, like, some people will revamp their website, but you have to keep your customers updated. Like, okay, site under construction, we will reopen on this day. Like, you know, like, you have to keep updating them if you do want to revamp or whatever you want to do. You have to keep updating them, because without them, sis, I mean, without them, it's nothing. It's nothing. Everybody blow me up. Like, usually don't nobody even be texting me, but now everybody want to call and text. But also, I said I wanted to do like, okay, I'm real big on buying stuff from people. Like, I always will buy stuff from people. So I really wanna, well, I don't have nothing yet. I got some stuff coming in the mail. So when I start back making, like, when I do my series, I'm probably going to give out shout outs to like all these other small businesses that I have bought stuff from, just to like help people out and get content from them, because like help them with their audience and everything, just because like a lot of people don't do that. Like, y'all don't know how many times I tried to send somebody some clothes and they just don't message me back. Like, you want my clothes? It's cool. But yeah, just to help people out, because I know like the struggle be real sometimes. Like, sometimes you be like, dang, I really want to sell, but it's like, I don't know. But yeah, so stay tuned. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, sis. And hit that notification bell if you want to get all the notifications to know when I update. So I probably will start that series probably next week. I'll probably record a video this week and start posting next week. And yeah, and I'm probably going to be doing a giveaway soon, so make sure you are subscribed, and make sure you all follow me on all of my social medias, which will be in the description box down below. Okay, so I'll talk to you guys in the next video.